if you look at the Big 12 offenses and how many snaps they play a game, there were times last year we played 100 snaps in one game. Well, you can't ask a kid to play 100 snaps. You can't ask a kid to play 80 snaps. So you have to have depth there where a kid can go in and spell a guy for 10 plays and another 10 plays in the second half. So we have to develop that depth in order to play in the Big 12 because there's so many spread offenses. They're so fast tempo that they're going to get more plays. And then conversely, because of our offense is so quick strike, they're going to get the ball back quicker. It's our job to get off the field, but there's going to be more opportunities because of how well our offense is.
Is that something that situationally, whether it's a 1st and 10 or a 3rd and short, that maybe the personnel will be changing as well because of that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously third down is a special situation, and then there's certain situations in the game if they're backed up or if they're in our end of the field, you might want to play different players to spell at certain times.
And you mentioned that a lot of the kids seem to accept the challenge from maybe not performing so well on Tuesday. Tell me about the little notices that you have up on the door over there, wins and losses and the turnovers. I see that they only had one on Tuesday.
Right, and our goal is 3 a day, and our goal was for the spring. We wanted to get 36 for the spring, and we're on track, but we didn't have a good day on Tuesday. And then the third down marker is just we have a third down scrimmage, if you want, and that play is live, and we mark whether we win or they win, and you got to get off the field on third down. So we're behind the sticks right now. Before today, I don't know where we are after today.
Is there any sort of punishment or reward for doing better or worse?
Well, if they don't get off the field on third down, they got to stay out there another down. So that's a penalty in itself. They want to get off the field.
Joe, as you get to know Dana, relative to your position, I realize you know him for a while, but have you guys started to talk about, or will it come later, about how he or Shannon maybe helps you out? Hey, maybe don't go so fast on this drive so we can catch it right a little bit. Or is that not worth it because the offense is what it is?
Well, Dana is the head coach, and he's in charge of team management, and managing the game is the head coach's responsibility, and within the framework of the offense and the defense, and he's got to get a pulse as a head coach to feel, whether we are tired or whether we need a blow or whether they need to milk the clock. But hey, it's our job when we're on the field to get off the field. It's his job when they're on the field to score. So whatever that happens to be, but I'm sure there's situations in the game where in the end of the game and you got a big lead that you want to sort of milk the clock a little bit, but he'll do a great job of that, and I think he's very cognizant of the defense and the defenses in the Big 12 and what they go through.
The linebackers are probably simplistic. I think the front, because we're so much more multiple up front. We play so many different fronts. You're playing shaded techniques now instead of just being a 0 nose guard and 2-5 techniques. Now we play, head up techniques, shade techniques, at times. So I think we're probably a little bit more multiple up front. So I think that's a little bit different for those guys up. The coverage concepts are all pretty much the same. So I would say the guys up front probably have the biggest transition.
And that's where you have the least experience too, obviously.
That's right. That's right. So we'll make sure that we make it keep it simplistic to where we don't do too much and they're not effective. And the main thing is to continue to get good at something. And I think that's what we've done the last couple of days.